So you have to excuse right off the bat, I have to apologize. I haven't recorded a video in a very, very long time, in the sense taking you through an exercise. So I'm sure I'm going to have a few little slip ups and just I'm kind of back to amateur mode. I haven't, like I said, haven't done this in a while. So hopefully you'll excuse any ums and hesitations and whatnots. So there's my first but here we go. So I have changed recently our exercises to accommodate a little bit more of a modern take on interactive, not modern, but just a different way of working with some files than I have in previous classes. Now, the reason that I've done this is that, let me just toggle through to what we're going to create. InDesign no longer has the ability to export a Flash document for interactivity. So previous versions of InDesign allowed us to export a SWF file, and so I had been teaching that for some years, but as some of you might know, browsers are no longer allowing that capability, that extension. It corrupts, it's causing lots of problems on lots of people's systems. So I don't know all the details of it, but it's no longer part of the InDesign CC options. So it's kind of useless for me to be teaching interactive, SWF or Flash files. Previously, I've been doing these little banner ads, which were kind of fun. They allowed us to do little web banner ads. So instead of doing that, I'm going to be demonstrating how to first. We're going to do a lesson over kind of 2 weeks, and it's kind of a much bigger lesson. And we're going to be creating this 6-page document. That's the first kind of stage. And you can see that you might notice that it's kind of like a magazine article or feature magazine article. So there's lots of there's lots of functions in InDesign functions that we're going to go through. And then next week, we're going to build upon this one and make it responsive. We're going to add buttons, we're going to add videos, we're going to do some things that are going to make it viewable on an iPad or some type of handheld device, and create a little bit of interactivity and adding video and sound and buttons and whatnot. So that's going to be lots of fun. But for this week, I'm going to take you through this very long creation of this document. So this is all the instructions for this document. You can see that it's a Google Doc and it's lengthy, and there's a lot to go through. So bear with me. I'm going to share this document with you. We're going to set it up just bit by bit, just as you see here, and I'll create videos based upon these headers, number 1, number 2, etc., etc. So if you get lost, just toggle back to the previous video, or obviously you can do your own Google searches for other videos that will help you along the way, or always email me. But I'm going to take you through this 6-page feature magazine article and obviously make it print ready. And then, like I said, for next week, we're going to add some video and some interactivity and kind of make it responsive and fun for a handheld device. So in the next video, we'll start going.